Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Why digital is now the heart of business. Digital marketing from A to Z, mastering the fundamentals for the digital age. Let me start with a question. When was the last time you made a purchase without checking the internet first? For most of us, it's been a while. We live in a world where the customer journey no longer begins in a store, it begins on a screen. Whether it's a Google search, a TikTok video, an Instagram ad, or a review on a forum, that is the new storefront. Today, we're going to demystify the engine that drives modern commerce. We're going to cover digital marketing from A to Z, from the very first building blocks to the strategies that will define the future. Whether you are a shop owner trying to save your brick-and-mortar business, a student looking to enter the workforce, or an entrepreneur with a new idea, understanding this ecosystem is no longer optional, it is essential. Part 1. The foundation, the building blocks. Before we dive into the tactics and tools, we have to understand the framework. Digital marketing isn't just posting on Facebook. It's a comprehensive strategy built on 4 core pillars. 1. The 4 P's of the marketing mix. Digital adaptation. Product. What are you selling? A physical item? A service? Expertise? In the digital world, the product itself can be content, an ebook, a webinar. Price. Online, everything is transparent. Your price must be competitive, but it must also reflect the value the customer perceives. Place. Where will you sell? On your own website, on Amazon, through social media shops? This is your distribution channel strategy. Promotion. How will people find out about you? This is where digital channels come in: ads, content, and social media. 2. The customer journey, the funnel. Digital marketing works like a funnel. You don't go from stranger to loyal customer with one magic click. There are stages. Top of funnel, awareness. The person has a problem. They search on Google, they find you. Middle of funnel, consideration. They read your blog posts, watch your videos, they compare you to competitors. Bottom of funnel, conversion. They make a purchase. Retention. This is the invisible part, but the most important. They come back to buy again, or they recommend you to a friend. Part 2. The operational channels, the engines of growth. Now let's get practical. How do we attract people into that funnel? There are 3 main families of channels. 1. SEO and SEM, search engine optimization and marketing. If you want to be found on Google, you have 2 options. SEO, organic search, the marathon runner. Definition: it's the art of optimizing your website so it appears on the first page of Google results for free. How it works: Google uses bots or spiders that crawl your site. They look at hundreds of factors to decide if you're worth showing. The 3 pillars of SEO. Technical: your site must be fast. If a page takes 5 seconds to load, the visitor leaves. If it's not mobile friendly, Google penalizes you. Content: you must answer the questions people are actually asking. The goal isn't to please Google, it's to be helpful. Links or backlinks: if other reputable websites link to you, it acts as a vote of confidence. Google sees you as an authority. SEM, paid search, the sprinter. Definition: these are the ads you see at the top of Google results. You're bidding on specific keywords. The principle: you set a budget. When someone types "buy running shoes" online, your ad appears and you only pay if the person actually clicks on your link. This is pay-per-click or PPC. 2. Social media marketing. It's not about being on every platform. It's about being where your customer hangs out. Choosing the right platform. LinkedIn, the professional network, ideal for B2B, consulting and recruitment. Instagram/TikTok, the visual network, ideal for fashion, food, art, travel, and brands with a strong visual identity. The audience seeks entertainment and inspiration. Facebook, the community network, ideal for local groups, communities, and reaching older demographics. The golden rule of content: don't sell all the time. Apply the 60-30-10 rule. 60% useful content, tips, industry news, information that helps your audience. 30% curated or user-generated content to build community. 10% promotional content, your offers, new products. 3.
Email marketing, the most powerful. A lot of people think email is dead. That is completely false. It still has the highest return on investment of any digital channel. Why? Because you own your email list. If Instagram shuts down tomorrow, you lose your followers. But if you have an email list on your own server, that asset is yours. So how do we build it? We don't buy email lists. It's illegal and ineffective. We invite people to subscribe in exchange for something valuable and free. We call this a lead magnet. For example, a free ebook, an exclusive discount code, or a practical guide. Part 4. Content is the fuel. Content marketing. All these channels are just pipes or tubes. What do we fill them with? Content. Content marketing is the art of creating blog posts, videos, and podcasts that are interesting and useful to your target audience. Don't just talk about your product, talk about your customer's world. Storytelling. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. What's your story? Why did you start? Show the behind the scenes. Be authentic. Stock photos and perfect corporate jargon don't work anymore. People crave reality and honesty. Part 5. Measurement and optimization. The numbers don't lie. You cannot improve what you cannot measure. This part might seem less glamorous, but it is the most critical for your success. The key performance indicators, or KPIs, you must know. Conversion rate, the percentage of visitors who complete the desired action, purchase, sign up. If 100 people visit your site and 2 buy, your conversion rate is 2%. Customer acquisition cost. How much do you spend on marketing to gain 1 new customer? If you spend $100 to get a customer who buys a $50 product, you are on the road to failure. Average order value. How much does the average customer spend per transaction? Customer lifetime value. How much will this customer spend with you over their entire relationship with your brand? If they buy once for $50 but come back every month for years, they are worth thousands. This justifies the cost of acquiring them. Part 6. Artificial intelligence and the future, the revolution. We cannot talk about marketing today without discussing AI. AI, like ChatGPT, it is your super-powered assistant. It can help you write product descriptions, brainstorm content ideas, and analyze data at incredible speeds. The limits. AI cannot replace you as the strategist. It doesn't know your brand better than you do. It doesn't feel the emotions of your customer. It produces, but you are responsible for the strategy, the oversight, and the human touch. The future. AI will automate repetitive tasks. The successful marketers of tomorrow will be the ones who know how to pilot this technology, not the ones who are replaced by it. Conclusion. The human factor is the secret. We have covered a lot of ground together today. We started from zero and we reached the latest technology. We talked about SEO, social media, email, data, and AI. But if there is one thing I want you to remember from this entire tutorial, it is this. Technology changes, but humans remain human. We all have fears, we all have ambitions, we all want to feel understood. Digital tools are just amplifiers. If you use these tools to spam people, to deceive them, or to manipulate them, you will ultimately fail. But if you use them to provide help, to educate, and to solve a real problem, you will win. Digital marketing from A to Z is not a magic formula. It is a toolbox. The choice is now yours. What will you build with these tools? Thank you all for your attention.